Did you know this dude Shitty Cuz?
Too young.
Too young.
He's too young for me.
Okay.
To know.
Does your wife know of this guy? No, he's not.
No. My wife comes from over there. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife now. You know, she's a mother and a businesswoman and things of that nature. So she don't, she don't connect to the streets in that capacity anymore.
Right.
But that's her hood.
Her hood, right. Yeah. Well, I know people who live over there. Mm-hmm. And they say that whenever they drive past, his store, a lot of times he'd be hanging out there like all day. Taking pictures with people, chilling. Sometimes he'd be by himself, sometimes a couple of guys would be around him, but he was very accessible. You could walk up to him and talk to him anytime. He didn't have, I remember at one point me and Busta Rhymes were hanging out and you can't approach Busta Rhymes. His security would stop you before you got even close to him. He doesn't take pictures. He's not friendly. If you don't know.
Guy. My
shout out to Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
I know he's mad at me about a couple things right now, but it is what it is.
That's y'all business.
that's our business.
Yeah. I love
no, and I fuck with Busta Rhymes too.
You got to if y'all was hanging out. Come on.
But yeah, we'd be hanging out, and if you do not know Busta Rhymes, you cannot walk up and shake his hand.
Right.
You can't even get close to him.
Yeah.
But Nipsey was extremely approachable from what I heard. So you have the situation where this guy approached him, and then you hear the stories that Nipsey allegedly called him a snitch and told him to leave the area. Mm-hmm. Did you hear something kind of similar?
I heard the same stories you heard, Vlad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't there, so they just stories.
They're just stories right now.
What I mean?
The trial hasn't happened. There's no plea deal. We're just all talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah. Well, that's really kind of like a downfall of celebrity in the hood when you make it. Because, okay, if you move out or if you're not around, then, oh yeah, he don't come through no more. You know what I'm saying? Nigga went Hollywood. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you do, you can't do it with bodyguards and security all around you because, oh, look at this scary ass motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sitting over here flossing. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You got them all. They ain't gonna do shit anyway. Motherfuckers slap the shit out of one of them motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that be the attitude then. But, the keeping it real, that was the worst phrase that ever hit the urban community, I think, in the world.
Yeah.
I really do.
I mean, Dave Chappelle, you made fun of it. Remember when keeping it real goes wrong?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember
skit.
that? It was like
I remember hearing that.
Oh, you never seen the skit? It'd be like, I
probably did, but I don't remember.
It was a set of skits. You may have been locked up when this came out. But it was like, some dude gets, offhand comment and he just wiles out in the staff room and, punches his boss, and now he's working at a gas station when keeping it real goes wrong.
Right. That's hilarious.
That's
I love Dave Chappelle, Jay.
But keeping it real, you said, is the worst phrase.
It's the worst phrase that ever hit the urban community because mentally you attach that to, I have to continue doing the same things I did before I became who I am now.
Right.
And that's a fallacy. It's when you grow, your lifestyle has to change. It has to. Your priorities change. Your surroundings change. Your associations and friendships even change.
Your bills change. Your burn rate changes. You have to make a lot more money every month to just maintain what you have around you. You don't have Section 8 housing where you pay a couple $1 a month and you can live there for free.
Let me get them. Hey, the homie, slide me. I need like 2 G's, homie. I'll get it back to you in like a month. How many people can and homie, not right now, and let me get back at you. And then, all this is breeding contempt. All this is breeding, enmity towards you because people watching your pockets more than they watch their own.
Everybody in that neighborhood knew that Nipsey Hussle was a multimillionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. He talks about it in his music.
Mm-hmm.
He shows it. He showed his bank account on Instagram once. I remember he was talking about cryptocurrency and he showed his account and it was like a few $100,000, which I thought was like, oh man, like this is not a good idea.
Right.
You do not post your account information. This is
You
why
know how social media is these days
man.
with that age bracket.
Oh yeah, this is why I never show my house, my car. I don't show like my watches, nothing like.
For what?
I might show a sneaker every
Well,
so often.
I'm an artist, so you know we show.
You're a
what
little
we
different,
show,
but yeah. But well, here's the thing: artists are not bragging about your success. Always has a cost.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You may not see that cost right away.
Yeah.
It's not right there at the register.
It might not
but
manifest
it's an
immediately.
IOU,
Right.
which will be cashed in.
Right.
Whether it's
You having to get somebody up off you, or
yeah, someone trying to extort you, someone just mad at you, someone trying to hate on you, trying to fuck up some shit you're working on behind your back, talking bad about you, whatever.
right.
Everybody in that neighborhood knew Nipsey Hussle was financially better off than they were.
Right.
And here he is in this neighborhood. And he thinks he's inspiring, but you're not inspiring everybody. You're creating resentment as well,
You are.
especially if you're not helping them.
Yeah, especially.
I remember I had a friend that I'd known for 10 years. And when I started becoming successful, one day he called me up and said, hey man, can you send me 300 to, I want to go see my girl. And I'm like, man, you haven't paid me back from last money. Last time I lent you some money, he goes, man, I seen you spend a couple hundred on some bullshit and you're not going to send it to me to help you out. That was the end of our relationship after that. I said, man, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You're not going to come at me like that.
Not
like,
at all.
You're not going to start counting my money for me.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. You
Telling me what I can afford to give
yeah,
you.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with
That's
that shit.
hilarious.
And he's never actually even apologized to me for that. He probably thinks
He probably don't feel like he's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And this is what happens on a grander scale when you're a Nipsey Hussle on Crenshaw Slauson.
It does.
Everyone's looking at you like, damn, I wish I had that car. I wish I had those chains.
I wish he'd let me hang out with him. I wish I can get in his entourage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
he'll take
I
me
wish,
on tour.
You know what I'm saying? You know, what do I got to do to be? It's like the what they call that at school where the cool kids sit, the cool table.
Yeah, the cool
Yeah, it's
table.
like being at the cool table. And if you're not at the cool table, it does breed resentment. You know, because you doing everything you figure to be on that level and that status, but you just can't get a break from nowhere, and then
Right.
you see that as your break.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's break don't come through the same porthole. You know what I mean?
Right.